You're so strong. Oh. I know, you're all go today. Hey, 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 hey. This way, big guy. Oh, or here. Well, it says it's 1.3 miles, bud. Come on. Let's leave the... Come on. Ooh.
Hey, 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 hey. Oh.
Okay, this is day 2. We Echo and me, we went for another hike. We went to see RimRock Overlook, and then hiked down the mountain, and then hiked back up. So we took the trail all the way down, and then once we got down there, we looked at this little historic pavilion place. It was okay. It was kind of run down, like it hasn't been maintained very well, but there were some interesting facts and stuff. I snapped pictures of the history so I could read it later. I read some of it there, but I wasn't going to read all of it there. And then we started our way back up the trail, and I saw this other trail that was just the Kinzu connection, and I didn't know where it went, but it looked like it might connect to the trail that we had been on to get us back to our vehicle at the top of the Outlook. Well, we started moving on it, and probably half a mile in or so, I'm like, I don't think these are going to connect. So me and Echo had to like hoof it up a hill to reconnect to the other trail. So we kind of went off-roading, which was kind of fun and interesting anyway. But it wore us both out, I think, because once we got back to the trail, we like took a deep breath and we're like, "Ooh, that was work." But yesterday we had hiked 5 miles, so today our total mileage today was maybe a mile down and a little over a mile down, I think. So a mile down and a mile back, 2 miles or so. But he's pretty tired now. We're just gonna kind of head back to camp after this little talk here, and make grill burgers and relax at camp for the rest of the afternoon. So it should be fun. Talk to you guys later. Okay, it's Monday morning. Last night was fun. You'll probably see some video from it. My main camera, we ran out of memory, so I got a lot of footage to go through. Some of it's probably junk. A lot of it will, some of the good stuff will make it on here, obviously. But I had a really great time. Dew Drop Campground in the Allegheny National Forest. Highly recommend it. There's no electric or water hookups, but it's perfect for me. I really enjoyed it. One thing I would have done different is I would have filled my water tank. That would have just made cleaning dishes and stuff like that a lot easier. However, I didn't have that many dishes, so I just packed them into one of my garbage bags, and I'm going to actually just wash them at home. So yeah, everything worked out pretty good this weekend. I think Echo, did you have a good time, bud? He had a good time, and yeah, it was not too hot. It might got up to 70 yesterday. At night it got a little chilly, like in the 40s, but really good sleeping weather. So I'm pretty happy with it, with the whole trip. I might check in one more time. I might not. If I don't, it was great talking to you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.